So guys, hello and welcome back to another P3D video. Today you join me on the ground in Gatwick, where I'm sure most of you will know what's in front of me. This is the QualityWings787. This is, I must say, a beautiful aircraft. I've done, I don't know, maybe 4 flights in this now, and it's really, at first I didn't like it so much, but it's really growing on me now, and I really like it. So yeah, I thought I might as well record this. So I'm going to do more of a sort of in-depth video today. I'm going to record the full thing, go into depth how the fuel system works and stuff with this, set it all up from cold and dark. But yeah, with regards to today's flight, we are heading down to Antalya. This is to 398. Now the beauty about Summit is that TUI take a lot of their 787s to on short-haul routes, so we can utilise this aircraft much more. It's perfect timing with when it came out as well. So yeah, we're heading across to Antalya today. The flight time to Antalya is expected to be around 3.5 hours. So it's not too long. I've had a lot worse. So yeah, I'm going to head down to Antalya. I'm hoping we'll get there alright. The scenery, I've seen it be a bit bugged before. I tested it before and it seems to be alright. Touch wood. That it doesn't break. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If in the event that the scenery does break, or for any other reason we need to divert, our alternate's Paphos, so we can get across there pretty easy. So yeah, one thing I've noticed a lot recently with that is since the 787's come out, there's always a 787 everywhere. So you can see this guy spawned in next to me this morning. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. There's just people flying this bird everywhere. It's insane how many people there are. But yeah, so one thing I'm going to apologise about before I even start is my mouse. It's the middle mouse button's a little bit screwed, so it will struggle a little bit as I pan around. Sometimes it'll disconnect and stuff. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to heading down to Antalya, so yeah, it should be fun. Regards to this aircraft in itself, this livery is Golf Tango Uniform India Delta, or GTD. It's made by one of my friends, Liam Feeney, or LF Aviation, or Liveries by Liam as we call him. Yeah, he made this livery. So yeah, be sure to go and check it out. It's available on AvSim. I don't know why my door isn't working. There we go. So welcome to the... I give up, honestly. Right, so welcome to the magnificent flight deck. It is this glass cockpit. It is absolutely stunning. One thing I've got to give to this aircraft is whoever modelled it has serious talent. Like, every single thing's been modelled perfectly. It's just so cool. It looks amazing. It flies nicely. It's just, I'm really loving it now. But yeah, guys, so we're going to go and get this aircraft set up. Get out of here. So first thing we'll do, come to the overhead battery on, stereo power on. So the aircraft should start to boot up now. You hear all these startup stuff initiate in a second, or should do anyway. There we go. Right, so nav lights can go to on. Get the window heats on. Door power on. We'll align the IRS. Or turn it on anyway. Yeah, so you can see it looks lovely. It isn't aligned yet, don't worry, it's just... Oh god, it's a bit weird. Yeah, it takes some time. Anyway, terrain, just get rid of that for now. We don't want this configured yet. So, yeah. First thing I'm going to do is come down here. Now, this EFB thing as an idea, as a concept, is brilliant. It's not executed very well, if I'd say so myself. You'll see here, if you've got a dispatch, this is something I really hate. This whole sort of system for entering all your weights is horrible. It's not nice to use at all. The sliders are just buggy, they're very laggy, and it's hard to do because there's no zero fuel anyway. You got to try and like work with the numbers and play around with it until you get like a close enough number. The intervals are just too big in this to mess about with. See, our payload today, we are looking for where is it gone? That's weird. It's just totally vanished. Yay, things are going well already. Our zero fuel is 158.3. Today, if we get down, I actually can't find it. I had it like 2 seconds ago. It's around 37, so yeah. I'm sure I'll find it in a minute anyway. Yeah, it's annoying. You've got to balance everything out yourself, and it's just weird in the way it works, really. It just doesn't quite work the way it would best work. There we go. 37.1 is what we're looking for. So. See, you'll end up using the words "that'll do" a lot in this aircraft. Like, that's not a good thing, obviously. It's not nice when it comes to loading, I'll put it that way. Oh, yeah, see, it just bugs out, and that's just snapped all the way back to 0. Which is rather annoying. Yeah, it's a bit buggy, but we'll make the best of what we have. See, it's so hard just to get the figures right. Like, it's a lot of messing around. There you go, that'll do. Yeah, that's the word. So yeah, that's close enough. I'd rather take a lower zero fuel with a high one, because I don't want to end up not having enough fuel to get down there. Anyway, now that's sorted. Our block fuel to today is 29771, so nope, we're not going to really need anything in the centre. I don't believe anyway. Just round these all the way up. Yeah, that's a bit too much, so bring it back down. Because you need to balance out yourself, which is a bit of a pain to do. Very time consuming. It's good like once you get it done and you just crack on with the flight. But other than that, it's a bit annoying. 27984, that's close enough. Yeah, it's actually, I say that I'm gonna have to balance this out a bit better. 2756. The intervals are just massive. Like, there's no way like to work around it. You gotta be so gentle with dragging these things. Right, 82 on both sides, we're gonna have to do. That's the best we can do for balancing it. So, set fuel tank, set payload. Good. Let's go back to menu. There you go, so that is the fuel and stuff done. Very time consuming compared to PMDG or something like that. But yeah, so, we can go and start getting the FMS, etc. done. So, this is something I quite like about this aircraft. This sort of whole FMS system is very nice. I do also apologise for OBS being a bit laggy and a bit spiky. It's just OBS being OBS, really. And if I just click on it there, it seems to go smooth. But yeah, it's just OBS being OBS. I apologise for that in advance. But yeah, anyway, so if you go to ident on the most up-to-date air rack, and we are at Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, which is Gatwick. Gate 51, will it take it? Oh, it will. I think that's the first gate that's ever worked for me. Wow. Alright, route. I'll do a route request. That's not where I wanted that to go. Let me go and solve this out very quickly. So yeah, company routes is another thing. You can do it. It's just, you gotta do it quite manually. PFPX is annoying for this aircraft because there is no template at all. So I have to plan to use a sim brief, and for me that's pushing it out the comfort zone a bit. But yeah, let's drag that thing there. Good, right, so that's in. If I just go, so I don't know, back to init ref and then index, flight plans, there we go, it's there. Okay, so Gatwick to Antalya. It's 08 right for departure. I like 08 right, it's a nice long taxi. Get some time just to relax a bit on the way out. I like long taxis. Not too long, but long-ish, I like them. Anyway, so we are to 398, as I said earlier. And departing 08 right. We are via Addons, but I don't think there's any other departure, so Dover to Papa will do. And what we can do is, yeah, just go to Dover afterwards. Oops. Yeah, I messed up that. Oops. Right, let's just request the route again and we'll start over. I've done arrival.
Pre-flight checklist.
Oh, gone. Alright. Nope.
All carry-on items brought on board must be securely stowed.
So you got this little door panel here. There's no control over doors in the aircraft. I thought I would have done it by the FMS or something, but you know, whatever. Okay. So as I was saying, 0 right, Dover 2 Papa, legs. So after Dover, I like Conan. So after Dover, we'll go to Conan. Good. Right. There we go. There we go. That's good. Oh my god, the cabin crew is so loud. Yeah, okay, so that's sorted. You might have noticed there as well, we have airport maps, which is very cool. That's another lovely feature of the 787 that I really do like. There's so many really cool features of this aircraft that I like. It's a very, very nice aircraft. It's very modern. It all looks very well. Alright, so cruising at 390 initially, cost index of 45 for this flight. Step size 2,000 feet. We're planning to get up to 410 at some point in the flight, hopefully. Now we can derate this takeoff a lot because this thing accelerates at a stupid rate. Like, I really mean stupid. Let's see. Maybe 3.6. I reckon that's... Even that's like quite high, to be honest. Like, the speed which this thing accelerates is just insane, purely. Yeah, right, that'll do there. We'll do climb 2 as well. Flat 5, double click CG, and then the VT is 151. Nice. There we go. Right, if we come down here, we can go to performance, airports, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, search all, Gatwick, thrust rating, take. Oh wait, no. Thrust rating, Optimum takeoff, 1020 wind chill. What's this? Say 20, I think it's 20 right. So 0 right, flap config is flap 5, conditions dry, and if we just go and get active sky up here, Gatwick, lovely. So winds are 0 at 3 knots, so calm but variable winds. Nope, alright, 0, 3 knots. OAT is 17 degrees, it's clear skies, lovely and sunny. QNH is 1015. Nice, okay, CG, just come down to the FMC again. So the CG is 22% and takeoff weight 187.1. So 22% and 187,100 kilos. Good. Calculate. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've got. I love the way this works. There's a lot of like cool features in this. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, what else is left to do? We'll have scan over the charts, look at the departure routing for Dover 2 Papa, I believe we're on. I believe we're set anyway. Here it is. Dover 2 Papa. 6,000 feet is the initial. Set at 2,000 feet intervals, just to make sure we can get this a little bit faster. Flight director left and right, LNAV, autothrottles. They shouldn't really come off. I don't know why they are off, but whatever. 078 is the runway heading, so we can set that. That's a bit ironic. 78 in the 78. Whatever. Okay, checklists. Pre-flight. Oh god. Camera's having a bit of a fit. Okay. Oxygen tested 100%. Flights, instruments. Heading 348, altimeter is 1011. I'll change that in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the
good.
flight deck, this is your captain.
We'd like to add our welcome aboard today's flight.
Sit this to 1015. There we go.
Once we've done that, we'll push back. We're estimating on-time.
Airport elevation is 203 feet. 203 even, I can't speak. So I'll set this to 1,200. Zoom in as well.
Sit back and relax, and I'll update you on our progress once we're.
There's some nice things about the aircraft, and there's some things that I kind of find annoying. Like the first officer, it's good and all, but I kind of find a bit annoying. I feel like the noise of the sound effects and stuff are cool, but they're a bit excessive in my opinion. Like it happens too much. Like the cabin crew are talking every 10 seconds. Yeah, seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps, packs to auto. Fire out the APU now. Nice, okay, before start, flight doors closed and locked, passenger signs are on. See, this is what I mean, they just start talking randomly. Automatic RTO. I'll let this guy finish.
In the event of emergency return, we'll coordinate with ATC. You'll fly the airplane around the checklist.
Come on, mate, finish up.
Any questions?
Good, alright. So, MCP V2151 heading / track is 078 and altitude is 6,000 feet. Takeoff speeds V1's 140, V2 142, and VR 142, and V2 151. CDA pre-flights completed. Trims are set unit 0. Taxi and takeoff bridge is completed, and we're still holding on a beacon because we are still boarding. So that's a no-go area yet. Okay, so. Saying that, that's the last of the passengers just boarded. I can set squawk to 2,000. I don't know why everything's EasyJet. Don't ask. It's just the way it is apparently. Yeah. So far, impressions of this aircraft is very good. There's a few bugs, like temporary fix. One of the bugs is don't use the weather radar, because that tends to have like constant crashes with the aircraft. But it's an easy thing to get around really. Just get used to not using it. Remember to not turn it on. That's the hardest bit, to remember not to turn it on. It's force a habit to always turn it on, because I mean I always use the weather radar for every flight. Right, okay, so yeah, I'll wait for this baggage to be loaded and then we can start shutting doors and getting going. Is that just one cargo left? Yeah, one container really left. Good. Yeah, it's a very nice aircraft. It's like the best thing about this is the modelling by far. Systems, they're not amazing, but it's more than good enough to fly. Like, I can't moan about it. Like, it's not like I'm a 787 pilot type rated and I can pinpoint every single thing that's wrong. It'll do. Systems are okay. One thing I have noticed though is it climbs at a phenomenal rate. That's not right. You'll see on departure it just shoots off into space at Mach 2. Yeah, it's crazy how fast this thing climbs. Yeah, that's something that they probably should look at, but yeah, it's a bit annoying because it feels like the aircraft's sort of out of control as you're like taking off. So I always try to get the autopilot in as fast as I can on takeoff. Like, it's nice to hand fly on approach. It feels very light to fly, but on takeoff it just shoots off and there's like very little control over it. There's so much got to think about at the same time, just going up so quickly, especially if you got ATC, which we don't today. I don't think. No, we don't. Cool. That's one less thing to worry about today, then. Yeah, so when you're climbing out, you're trying to like fly the departure SID, control the speed, control the altitude, bring your flaps up, talk to ATC. It all gets very stressful because it happens so quickly. Like you'll see on departure how fast this thing climbs. You'll probably be surprised if you haven't seen this before. Others than the real thing will climb relatively quickly, but doesn't climb as fast as this thing does. Like, it's crazy. Right, QH1015, yeah it is definitely, okay. I just thought I'd double check that because I couldn't see that line, but I guess that's not a thing in the 787. Alright, come on GSX, we're just waiting on you now. One thing you got to love with this aircraft is the wing. I absolutely love wing views on this aircraft, it's absolutely stunning. Alright, so that's the rear cargo done. let's get that shut up. One thing that's also pretty cool is you can get cabin lighting and stuff. There's not much difference right now because it's daytime, but at night the cabin lighting looks really nice. Yeah, you can set like blue colours and stuff, and it looks brilliant.
Baggage handling is complete and the aircraft is clear, sir.
Good, good. Right, forward cargo shut and L1 shut. Forward cargo.
Before start check.
There we go. Yeah, calm down, mate. I'm on it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
we have just closed the main cabin door.
So jetway can go away.
Cellular telephones must be turned
Yep.
off and
Oh,
scrubbed for the
forgot there's window blinds there.
Flight attendants, prepare doors
Let's
for
not
departure.
get deboarding from GSX. You can not do that. It'd be lovely of you not to do that. Okay, so push and start. Nose to the left. Nope. Now we should get a tug coming up now. We got a proper big tug for this aircraft, which is nice. Right. Exterior power. Where you go? Why have these two doors opened themselves again? Good. Right. Okay. So.
Good day, sir. Just waiting for some apron traffic while the tug's positioning.
Pressurizer
Pushing back
hydraulics.
a couple of minutes. Parking brake on, please.
Oh my god, you can see everyone's really speaking at the same time. Let's get all the hydraulics pressurized. There we go, all 4 litre out.
Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our
Parking brake
policy to keep
sets.
your seatbelt fastened at all times.
Right, so we'll start the block time now.
787 are marked with the exit sign. Please locate the 2 exits.
So you can see that there, that little
Locking the gear.
elapsed time thing, that starts as soon as you rotate. And this is a manual clock that you can start, it goes up in minutes. And you can do that for block time, which is what I tend to do.
Put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life
Right,
vest is
beacon.
located in a container beneath or in some
Tug is in position. Bypass pin is inserted. It's now clear, ready to push.
Okay,
Now release parking brakes.
before start checklist is fully completed. I'm going to start back to ND. Good, okay, so release the parking brake.
Clear behind. Commencing push.
So now this aircraft actually has auto start.
Start at your discretion.
So we'll start number 2.
Okay, starting engine.
Actually, it says like the brown hand, yeah, him. Hang on, listen.
Go ahead from cockpit.
Customers are required to observe all posted and lighted information signs and adhere to crew.
I don't know why he says that, but
Clear to start it.
whatever. Anyway, we'll stick right in. It's auto start, so you don't need to worry about when you stick it in, just as long as it's like slightly early on. It's very quiet when the packs aren't running. It's weirdly quiet. You see the turbine spinning. One thing with the TUI fleet is every aircraft up till 2ED, so that's 2A, B, C and D, don't have the engine swirls, which is quite annoying. But I mean, I'm not moaning, it's still a lovely aircraft, but it's annoying that it doesn't have engine swirls. They look lovely. I was flying 2 UK last night down to Punta Cana, and it looked very nice with the engine swirls. Anyway, so the engine is marked as running, starter's cut out, and the engine is stabilised. Nope, sim. Well then, just change one as a sim, why don't you? It's fine. Alright, starting 1. Let's stick the fuel straight in. For auto start, you can see auto start is now enunciated. You can see the engine turbine spinning. There it goes. So yeah, this aircraft has a lot of cool features, as you'll probably notice as we go through the flight. I'll explain some stuff as we taxi out as well. Can't tell me the engine isn't even running yet, and we haven't finished pushing back, so we don't need before start yet. Oh, sorry, before taxi even. Okay, so running zones here, starters cut out. And the engine's stabilised.
Complete. Set parking brakes, please.
That makes that. If that white CRJ pushes, I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, look at that, that's lovely. Like, the way the 787 looks is just amazing. This TUI livery suits it so much. It's like, it's just amazing. Like, this 787, in FSX, it was not nice. I did have it for FSX, but I chose not to do much with it. Because, well, one, it felt really uncomfortable with it being FSX to start with. and just in general the aircraft didn't feel nice to fly. There were so many bugs. Yeah, we're gonna pretend I didn't forget them. Yeah, let's just pretend that that never happened.
I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, so I had it for FSX, but nothing like really appealed to me that much to make me want to fly it. Don't get me wrong, it's cool I have a 787, but it just wasn't nice in FSX to fly. It's much nicer now. Anyway, we need to start getting ready for taxis. So flaps 1, flap 5. That's set. Okay, so head down here. Back to checklist page. Beacon's on, good. Okay, actually no, not yet. We'll go to systems, flight controls, and the trim is 4.25. I don't know why it's trimmed up that much. That is a lot of up trim.
Left is clear, right is clear, disconnecting now, have a good flight. Oh wait.
Cool. Alright, we'll just hold it in place. It takes a long time to trim this aircraft. So yeah, just have to be patient and wait till it goes down. But yeah, in FSX it was cool, it was a 787, but it just wasn't nice to fly. It felt, the anti-aliasing just ruined it as well, because the FSX anti-aliasing is just horrible. I hate it so much. It's like the bane of my life, FSX now. It's crazy, I was on it for so many years, and then now I just can't go back, and I'm in P3D. Anyway, there's the trim now, so we'll do a quick flight control check. So full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, with a left, with a right, neutral. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna do one quickly from the wing. We have to. Right, full left, full right, neutral. Looks lovely. Right. Anyway, so checklist, before taxi checklist. Anti-ice is checked. Recall checked. Ultimate RTO. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment is clear. Hand signals received. Good. That's before taxi checklist completed. So we can set it back to ND. And I'm going to switch these two over, so I can have the bigger ND on my side, because what they usually do, and it's much nicer to fly that way in my opinion. Right, okay, so taxi light, I'm going to get both hoods down. I'm also going to get track IR on, because it's nice to see track IR on this aircraft. It's quite nice to use. Sweet, stick it on my head. Good, okay. So, right, parking brake is released. I don't know what that noise was there, but oh well. This thing taxis very quickly as well. That's something else I've noticed. Just change the ND, the HUD mode. There we go. Right, let's get moving. Get comfy as well. There we go. It's a nice position there to see the ND. I mean the HUD. So yeah, if you're leaving it idle, it'll just shoot away. Yeah, that's a lovely view. I think we're veering off the centre line a bit. Yeah, we are. Right. Yeah, that's CRJ clear. Yeah, he's just sitting there. Easy's pushing back. Yeah, so it's taxi out, bringing the power back to idle now. Don't want to go too fast while passing through the apron here. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about the 787. It's a really nice aircraft, because like you can fly it for long haul and short haul. It's not like when PMDG released their 747. Like, I love the 747. That it's an amazing aircraft, but you can only fly long haul, so you've got to like have a full day free to be able to use it, unless you want to do cargo everywhere. But yeah, this 787 is used like both, which is very nice. So you can get like as much use as you can out of it. Like the 787 is one of the world's longest flights, but it can also do Gatwick to Palma. Just it's like such a variety. Depends what airlines need it for, really, I guess. Right. Keep it gentle down here. We'll speed up a bit when we get onto Juliet, but for now, we'll just keep it rolling down here. Right. Just swing it over the taxiway. Nice. FMC message. Yeah, this is another annoying thing. It tells you every time a panel state's saved. So every autosave you get an FMC message, which is a bit annoying. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is, isn't it? It's not exactly a bad thing, it just gets a little bit irritating eventually. Right, so it's right here on the Juliet. Okay, clear left, clear right. Okay, just swing it around. Whoops, I always do that now, it's so annoying. I wish there was a click spot on the window frame that you could use to get that window blind up. Because I always go to click on the window to sort of look around, and it brings the window blind up. Alright, so on Juliet, get past this sort of little kink in the taxiway here, and then get up to about 20 knots down here. Right. There you go. Okay, bring the power back to idle now. Just let it roll, because it will still speed up as we roll. Just, yeah, you can see that it's still speeding up now, even though we're idle. Whoops. Get some nice screenshots. Losing this taxi line a bit. What's that landing? Out of Red Nose 789. Now, because it's Red Nose, it's here as a CRJ. That's the new Norwegian call sign for the British ALC. It's Norwegian has like loads of different air operator certificates, and the newest one's the British one with all the Gulf registrations. So any Gulf registration aircraft flies under the call sign of Red Nose, which will be interesting when it comes to flying see Santa, put it that way. Poor pilots having to say they've been Red Nose on frequency. Right, is there anybody else inbound at the moment that we need to worry about? No, it's not. Cool. Okay, so we'll go back to checklist. So before takeoff checklist, flaps are 5 indicated, 5 set.
Before takeoff checklist.
Yeah, I beat you to it, mate.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Good. I head all the way down to Juliet 1. Because we're not heavy, but we're going to quite a big D-rate today, so use a lot of the runway up. Right. We'll get traffic on for now. Brake a little bit as we come towards this turn. Gonna set TAR. What else I'll do actually is get both VORs on. Right, let's brake here, get down to about 15 knots. Is there a guy behind me? Yeah, there is. EasyJet. Okay. Ding the cabin crew. Let's brake for this corner. Right, okay. Oh, you dare sneak in front of me. Just putting Unicon up. Are we on Unicon? No, we're not. Whoopsies. 0, right, and the Juliet 1. Right, okay, so we do get a bit of a drop in FPS when we turn the landing lights on, so I'm going to try and keep the ones that we use to a minimum. Right. Okay, so that guy's waiting for us, which is good. Just zoom that out a bit. And right. Let's get ourselves going. So we're split at 60%. Toggle buttons like PMDG, it's just here. Stable.
Check thrust.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set.
Runway verified.
Okay.
80 knots. Check.
Checked.
B1. Rotate. B2.
Look at that. Look at the immersion.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up. Look at that. Oh my lord. Wow, that is insane. Sorry, I got completely distracted by looking at the immersion. See, this is FSFX packages immersion for the 7.8. It's very, very nice. Wow, that's crazy. That is really, really nice. Probably one of the most I've ever seen the immersion, to be honest. That's really cool. Right, so accelerate out of here well through 1,000 feet now, so we can bug the flaps up speed.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1. There you go, you can see him coming up.
Flaps up.
Flaps up, we're going to take the autopilot in.
On. Autopilot and commit.
Okay, so continue up to 6,000. Flaps are up, are they? Yeah, they're going up now. It's not climbing as fast today because of the amount of D rate I've used. It's still climbing at a very fast rate, but not as fast as it usually would. I just zoom that in the out a bit. Push that in, VNav. And again, they're gonna scroll all the way up. We'll go to, I don't know, 220 initially.
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again welcome you aboard.
Good.
I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our colleagues who are flying. You'll be earning valuable miles on your flight.
FMC message. Oh yeah, autosave.
Visit us at QualityWings7.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage.
In a few minutes, they're at 5,000 feet.
And folks, beer, wine, margaritas,
Jesus.
debit, or credit. We
It's
apologize
foggy down here
for
today. I think it was stormy last night down at Gatwick, so it would explain it.
After takeoff checklist.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I need to do. I have to take off landing gears up, lights, flaps are up and checked. So okay, I have to take off checks complete. Good. Go to the MD mode, climb at 250 knots. I'm going to get rid of the HUD on both sides now. Very nice. Okay, so we will set standard pressure. And one thing I always forget to do in this aircraft is set the transition altitude. Every time. There we go. Right, I'll set cruise at initially 390. Just head straight up. So you can see it's climbing at nearly 3,000 feet per minute here with a climb 2D rate. Like, it's crazy. Imagine a full power climb right now, it'd be shooting up. Climbs insanely quick. Where's the easy off to? Who's off to Gibraltar? Nice. Very good. Okay, so yeah, you can see your elapsed time has started now. It's showing 3 minutes. Good. Okay, so we'll reset the barrow. We can zoom out the NDs a bit. Actually, I'll leave them up there, then I'll zoom out a bit more when we get to cruise. Okay, there's 10,000 feet. Lights out. Just wait till it levels off a bit. We're going to match up the heading. We're heading out flying. Here we go. So accelerate to 314 knots. And we can release the passengers. Good. Antalya, here we come. So guys, hello and welcome back. You join me in cruise. We are approaching 3 hours or 2 hours 40 minutes into the flight. And yeah, we need to start planning our arrival into Antalya. So, the runways have switched on what I planned, so I've done a little bit of research and I found out what arrival we need to be on. So, arrival, we are on the ILS Zulu for 1 Centre, and we want the Coslu 1 Delta arrival, which will be somewhere around here. There it is, Coslu 1 Delta. And the transition, I do not know. Hang on, you just change this to plan mode. Destination, zoom in. So there you go, you can see our arrival. I'm assuming CI 1 Centre. Oh, that'll do. I'm sure it will. What we can do though is, like, hang on, let me show you. Zoom in a bit. That bit that goes up there is pointless. We may as well just go from AI 616 straight to descent fix. So if we have a look through here, AI 616, there it is. No set alt constraints. So take descent fix and shove it in there. Good. That's just shortened our arrival a little bit. We'll just pretend we've had clearance to bypass some of the restrictions that we have. So yeah, come on, mouse wheel. Stop messing around with me today. If we go back to map, zoom out. Yeah, TD's about 120 miles away still. So yeah, I do apologise about OBS being laggy as well. It's just what it is at the end of the day. Anyway, stop giving me messages, please. So in at ref, we're doing a flat 30 landing. We are, what do we do? VNav. Now really, you have to put the transition right in the climb page. Now this makes 0 sense to me, but it's what we gotta do. So yeah. So where's the transition? 15,000 feet apparently. Stick that in there. Good. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Just got a fix. We want for a fix. What's the other frequency? IATY. If that's something we put in, that's very helpful. Of course, then that would just be too easy, isn't it? Right, so I'll do Antalya then. That's Alpha Yankee Tango. Nope. Alpha Yankee Tango. Good. Now, where's Antalya in relation to the runway? We're just doing normal fixes. So, 4 DME, 9 DME, and 12 DME. Good. So yeah, there's a couple of things I'm going to have to brief before we execute this approach. Now, the scenery is very old. I can't emphasize that enough. It was originally made for FSX and FS 2004. Which just has me worrying a bit. I did check it before we came across it and it seemed to be working. But from what I've heard, some people have problems on approach of just disappearing. So, my plan of action is if I do approach, it disappears. The runway is completely like knackered, so we can't land on it. So, if it does disappear, I'm going to tow the 10. Then I'm going to look 10 waypoints on the ND, and I'm going to find like a waypoint very close by. We'll hold overhead that waypoint. And then, depending on what situation I think we're in, whether the sim can hold up or not, we'll either reload the scenery, which is a risk because my sim does crash sometimes doing that, which would be a problem. So, or we're going to divert the pathos. So yeah, I really hope the scenery works. Fingers crossed, touch wood. But yeah, just in case it doesn't, that's the plan of action. We're going to go out, fly outbound, go around, and go into a hole, and we'll discuss our options from there. So yeah, TD is not too far away now. It's not too far to go. We are going to use. What are we going to use? I've lost the airport. Oh, there we go. We'll use AutoBrake 1 because I tend to touch down this thing quite early on. I haven't really floated this thing yet. Not that much anyway. Yeah, so we use AutoBrake 1, and if we touch down late we can just knock it up to AutoBrake 2. But the breaker in this thing is quite sort of powerful, so ORBX 2 will stop us very quickly. Although where we're gonna aim to vacate, if I get the good old iPhone overlay thing. Yeah, 75,000 yet transition apparently. I don't know when I said that, but oh well. So yeah, you can see here, we're landing here on 1 centre. I'm going to aim to vacate by Delta 1. Now our stand is there, so if we get off by Delta 1, we have to do quite a slow taxi in to get the aircraft cleaned up and get GSX and everything sorted for stand. So yeah, if we head onto that, that's our approach start there. Minimums, that's something I haven't set yet. 376 is our minimums, so let's just go forward and set that. Just transition us back across. I need to change that. I don't know when I set it to take that long to transition, but whatever. I don't remember doing it. So 380 is what I have to round our decision height to. Come on. We will get there eventually. Oh, hang on. There we go. Nice. Okay, so, and get active sky up. Oh, I panicked there. I thought it crashed. So LTAI, temperature roasting 27 degrees. 1011 is the QNH. That's not what I was looking for. There we go. We'll just preset that. There we go. You will have to use the terrain radar on the approach. Now, I have had a crash because of that before. Terrain.dlr was the faulty module for a sim crash. So it's risky, but I'm going to have to because of the nature of the airport. There's a lot of sort of risky terrain to be noted on the area that we need to be able to keep an eye on. Anyway, so descent checklist, recall, checked, notes, checked, auto brake 1, landing data is via flat 30, 143, minimums is 380 feet. Approach briefing is completed. Okay, that is the descent checklist complete. Good, we'll get the standby approach on the ISFD. Let's check it. I think everything's good up here. Yeah, good. I think that's just pretty much that for the approach. So yeah, guys, I'll get back to you once we begin to shoot the approach. So guys, welcome back. We're descending now. We're just sort of in the arrival now, just overhead Cosley, I think. Yeah, Cosley. We begin our arrival star. Past 15,000 feet, so we'll set the QNH now. We're having the gentle descent at the moment. Inbound. I am slightly concerned about this terrain at the moment by the way we are descending. I'm kind of hoping the airport's like around there somewhere. Somewhere where like I'm not going to end up flying into a mountain preferably. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how far away it is. But I guess we'll see, eh? Okay, so there's a Turkish currently landing, but he shouldn't be a problem for us when we're landing. Yeah, he's way too far ahead for it to be a problem for us. See, I wonder about the 787. This isn't QualityWings, this is the actual 787. It's a very slippery aircraft. It's like this moose, I've been told that by one of my friends before I even flew it, and I agree with him totally. It's very slippy. Oh god.
Approach checklist.
Oh yeah. Thank you, First Officer. Approach checklist, altimeters 1011 set and cross-checked. Okay, good. What was that? So I need to keep an eye on the Unicorn now. Right, okay. I don't know if I'll have an airport map here on the ND. I'm not sure if that's like a thing they actually included for Turkey, but I guess we'll see soon. Alright, so we'll start banking left soon to sort of join base leg. Decelerating nicely. Yeah, it's seems to be handling quite well today, this aircraft. So far anyway. It's quite weird to land. My first landing went horribly wrong. It's not how you expect it to behave, really. First landing, to put it in the context, I was going down, it gets about 30 feet, and you think you're going to float it. So you idle the power, and then it just drops like a brick. So obviously, your initial response is you panic a little bit, pull up, and you float away. So I like to go and do a toga 10 and go around. But I advanced the thrust, and then realised that I hadn't pressed toga. So instead I stuck the auto throttle and pressed toga, but the engine increased so slowly, and I'm not sure if it was just a bug at the time, that was actually how it's doing it. But while I was still trying to climb out, I thought it even like hit max N1, I was stalling. I didn't even know it because there was no stall warnings or anything. But yeah, so that didn't end me too well. Luckily I wasn't like very much above the runway at the time I stalled, so it wasn't the end of the world. Yeah, I'm much better at landing it now. Well, last landing was a bit firm, but it's expected to be firm in this, to be honest, with the sort of nature of it and how heavy it is and the size of the aircraft. Yeah, so bank out left, saying just yeah, okay, so it's not too far to go on this arrival. Let's spot the airport. I have no idea currently, and I'm worried I'm going to start brushing close to some mountains. Whoops, that needs to go down a bit. Yeah, you don't have to tell me what you're safe, thanks, I'm well aware of it. Yeah, I see it's speeding up again, so I'm just going to have to bring a bit of speed brake out. Seatbelts. Yeah, let's just keep that speed brake all the way out right now. For a little bit above the descent profile. All I'm going to do actually is set 3,000 feet. Invert. So approaching 10k, let's get the land lights on, turn offs. Okay, and there is 10,000 feet. Still no visual on the airport. Let's get the vertical speed display up. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to go over the mountains, that looks of it. I was indicating there's no issues. With altitude. Yeah, good, okay. I don't like that vertical speed display. I feel like it takes too much END. Right, okay, I'm going to bring the speed brakes back in now. There, you can see it's starting to speed up a bit already. Very slippy. Okay. Yeah, with regards to the channel as well, I got a moment here to sort of free to talk about this. As we lost, there, I can't speak. Much less uploads recently, there's a number of reasons for that. I've probably stated in the video in the past, but I've recorded a lot of videos that I haven't uploaded because I wasn't like fully 100% happy with them. Yeah, I've done it in mocks a little while ago, and that was when everything started to go slow. and I was just losing the sort of, I don't know how to put it, just losing the enjoyment in it. It felt like more of a chore having to put a video out every week. So I just try to upload when I feel like it now, and when the 787 come out, so I thought that'll be a really good video. So yeah. Hey, look at that, it's perfectly on the glide, like just by coincidence. It's very good. Yeah, so just get over this terrain here, and then after that this should get onto the localizer. I'll have to vector out a little bit just so we're not established around the 90-degree angle. That green is very bright and it's annoying that you can't turn it down, but oh well, it is what it is. In the end, the brightness itself and like the brightness of the weather radar and the terrain is just something that like you can't change in this aircraft. It's not modelled, which is a bit annoying. It feels like it's one of them things that would be relatively simple to model, but oh well. Come on, mouse. A mouse wheel is having a fit today. So yeah, you can see it down there that you can't click on them. There's no click spot. There is for the panel lighting, but there's no click spots for either display. Yeah, it's annoying how OBS is lagging loads, but I'll do my best with it. Yeah, not much I can do really in regards to that. What I will do, I'll try and quickly set OBS priority at relatively high, but that's the only thing I can really do here. Priority high. Okay, fingers crossed. That should be a little bit smoother. It's a little bit, it's not much, but it's a little bit. Seems to be only when I clicked in the sim. I click off the sim on something else. It seems to when I click in the sim, it just dies a bit. Well, just because it's like processing the sim, I guess. Whatever. Okay, so what we're going to do here is turn us out to the left a bit. We'll go on a heading of about 065. Back out to the left. So yeah, you can see there it's being very jerky, which is a bit annoying. So if I click on OBS there, it's smooth now. Back in the sim, jerky. Oh well. It's gonna have to do, there's nothing I can do about it really. I do apologise. That looks very nice. Right, it's okay. Yeah, you see all that terrain in front of us. It's quite sort of steep terrain. It's a very terrainy area. Turkey, as like a sort of country, is filled with terrain, at least around these sort of like holiday airports. Like, I know Dalaman has some interesting terrain for one of the runways. That's it you land on. I've been at Dalaman in real life about 4 years ago. I don't remember it very well. I was quite young at the time. It's probably more than 4 years, actually about 6. But yeah, it's a bit of interesting airport. We did like a circle to land, if I remember correctly, because we saw the airport and flew past it and then back around. Yeah, that was good. Good shit, because I still remember on its holiday when we were going back out to the airport. This is when TUI just very first got their Dreamliners. And I still remember we were on the coach and we drove past about 4 Dreamliners or something parked up, or maybe about 3 parked up, and every time I was hoping it was our aircraft, then we didn't end up getting on an old 737. Oh well. Anyway, let's ram that speed brake out. I want to bring my speed back a bit. Not that much. It just snapped a bit there. 50 to 0 knots, keep the speed brake out. Track layout is all ready to go as soon as we sort of get into the ILS. Keep going this heading for now. Keep it 220 knots from now until we're sort of fully established. Right, flat 1. Should see the leading the slats coming down now. There you go. Cool. Speed brake's still rammed out ridiculously. There's the airport over there, hasn't quite loaded in yet. Okay. Right, let's turn right now. That's heading of 130 on the approach, flap 5. You should see the trailing edge flaps coming down now. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all
Okay, it's
portable
at 160 knots and it should start.
and stow all
Actually, we'll do 160.
put rest and video
No, hang on, how many miles out are we?
their original position.
We are 12 miles out, so yeah, we'll set 170 for now. Okay, so what's down here? It's not just flat 15, that's when I'll put the gear down as well. Okay, so good angle established on here. Keep going forward till it picks up the localizer. Turn to that. Okay. We would have thought it would have picked it up by now, to be honest. There we go, right as I say that. Okay, localizer established. Let's clear out a message. Sick of them getting them. Now, from what I can tell, the Siri tends to load in pretty late, or from what I could tell earlier on anyway. So yeah, 10 miles out now. Speed brakes can come in. I don't know, that Siri's not looking 100% promising, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright. 9 miles. I'm gonna go gear down, flat 15. There you go. The gear coming out.
Flight attendant, please be seated for arrival.
25.
Okay, let's get the checklist up. So we're gone. Now I set it to 160 knots. Good. We'll take flap 20. Very nice. I'll keep going all the way back until I find approach 143 knots. 143. Very nice, 7 miles out, and we'll go flat 30. Is it auto drag feature coming in? You see the spoilers lifting a little bit. Very nice. Look at that, that is gorgeous. Lovely. Right, okay, so let's ding the cabin crew.
Land 3.
Okay, landing checklist, speedbook's armed, landing gears down, and the flaps are 30 indicated 30 set. Green light, yeah, I'm on it, mate. Okay, our landing check's complete. See this in a bit. Yeah, I don't think it has an airport map, but oh well. Okay, so get in the right position, hood down. Just gonna go to this here, move across, get that hood down as well, just for effect. Okay. My aircraft.
1,000.
You barely see the populace because of all the little green dots on the hood. It's 1,000 feet. Stabilize this approach altitude is set. Just watching the altitude there. little bit high. Just going to bring it down. There we go, 2 heads, 2 outs.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Land.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Spurs up. Versus normal. Decelerating. Look at that. On your brakes. Versus stowed. And welcome to Antalya. I must say, that was pretty nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns
Look
on
at that.
the fasten seatbelt sign. At
Lovely.
that time, please remember to check around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Okay, spoiler stowed. Right. Bank around to the bank. Turn around to the left here even. All the way around, get a bit of thrust in. Okay, so flaps up. Auto brake 2 off. On lights off, strobe off, taxi light on. Don't need turn offs. TCAS to standby. Slow down here. Reset the speed bug. Flight actors off. Right, let me just quickly get the chart out and see where we're parking. We are parking on, if I can find it, stand 6-3 if that's in GSX. 5 suitable, that's a problem. 6-3, yep, good. Turkish ground services. Let's just go to GSX, airport positions. Just go to gate. Is it gone? There we go. Gate 6-3, disable the staircases. Flash that direction both. Mark it up, good, okay, apply, close. Nice, okay, so. I'm still got a marshaller. The ground equipment will appear again in a second. I need to fire the APU up. Taxi light off. It is stand at 6-3 just here. I have to turn into this very wide. Bang on. Right. Come on. Good. Parking brake is set. APU is running. So, oh god, nope. That wasn't the plan, thanks. We can cut the engines. Don't know what happened there. Good. I must say I enjoyed that very much. Yeah, seatbelt signs off. Hydraulics can all go to off. Fuel pumps. Beacon can now go off. Let's go outside. How is the parking? Why is he sent us this far forward, honestly? Oh well, it is what it is now, isn't it? T-board, alright, fair enough. They got T-boarding for us anyway. Is that jet we're going to be really, like, screwed then? It is, isn't it? Oh, it's close enough. Alright, exterior power. Alright, aircraft, whatever. You just... Alright, cool. Right, we'll start the block time. It's 228 minutes. I'll sort whatever happened to that end either in a minute. Oh, it's back. Nice of you to rejoin me. Right. So that done. Good. Welcome to Antalya. That was good. I'm very happy the scenery worked. I had like fears there on final that it was going to just disappear on final approach, but it didn't, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of this aircraft. Personally, I'm loving it, and I expect more videos in this. But yeah, it's really good. So before we go, let's see what that landing rate was. -142. Very nice. Alright, so guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ra.